We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this special edition of Movember with plenty of guests, man. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We're doing this for, obviously, for Movember. And as I'm about to explain to you, talk about the shows that we're doing, talk about all the cool bands that are going to be there and all that stuff. Anyways, now you might be wondering right now why you're looking at the stream page. Now, the reason for that is most of you guys are familiar with Twitch. Some of you are not. And it's for those people that what basically do is describe what we're doing here and what the icons do and the all that really Gucci information they see at the bottom. And that'll be, if you're not too familiar with, give you a heads up on that so you know exactly what's going on. Again, we're doing this for Movember. We're doing for the Mo team of M for Metal Movember, which is a benefit concert being held on November 22nd. That's Saturday, November 22nd at Club Soda in Montreal. So that means if you're living on the East Coast or in and around the East Coast, if you're living within a couple of hours drive, or if you happen to own a private jet and you have nothing to do on the weekend, just swing on by and join us and have a good time. So as you can see right here, you'll see the Mo team donations. Now, if you click on that, okay, basically what that's going to do is take you to the M for Metal Mo team that you guys will be able to donate to. Now, bear in mind, this is a month-long event, so even if, you know what, you guys are tight or it's not feasible this evening, you can still, up until the end of this month, be able to make your donation and, of course, fill in the information, your email and contact information and other additional details you'd like, and you will receive a tax-deductible receipt, of course, because this is all done through the excellent work from the Movember team. So as you can see right here, this is where that widget will lead you to. I will just do that again so you can see the Mo team donations here. Will take you straight to this page. And based on that, boom, 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 donate to the team. And that'll take you here. And this is where you write up your information, such as, say, Movember is awesome type of thing, and then say a few kind words. And then you have the options below, put in your emails, your details, and all that good stuff. And of course, you can you can donate via PayPal or any major credit card as well. And like I said, again, you will be getting a receipt through your email account also. Now, what we're doing here as well is we're talking about the M for Metal Movember benefit concert being held by a lot of really awesome metal bands and rock bands that have been around for a while. As you can see, Grimmskunk, Slaves on Dope, Hollow, Unbeing, Falstaff, DOT, Sandvice, and all that good stuff. So make sure you check that out as well. Part of the proceeds obviously go to Movember and go to the M for Metal Movember team as well. Now, in order to do that, like I said, actually on the page here, you're going to have the links to all the relevant information. And if you like to book tickets, like I said, if you're in and around and you're interested, you want to show up, and just click on that over here, and it'll take you straight to the Club Soda, so you can book your tickets online and show up for the event. Now, we've got a really special show for you guys tonight. We've got we got Hollow, we've got DOT, and we've got Unbeing as well, all going to be showing up, doing little short interviews. We've got Blake from Hollow as well, who's going to be gaming with us from about 9 o'clock on to 11 or so and whatnot, so stay tuned for that as well. Sponsors as well. I mean, let's face it, if you guys are going to donate, you're going to get a little something. You got a chance to win a little something back. So our really generous sponsors, as you can see, as we'll show you here, have donated a lot of really cool stuff. You've got a $100 gift certificate from Casey's. You've got some apparel from Boutique Longueuil, which is a rock apparel store. They got some awesome shirts and a lot of awesome stuff as well you guys can get. And that is for every donation of $10 or more. You're automatically eligible to get a prize in the process. So why not? Why not do it? And if you happen to have a lot of spare cash on the side and you like the cause, the first donation of $1,000 or more, on top of going towards the awesome cause, which is Movember, which deals with prostate cancer research, testicular cancer, and overall men's health issues. On top of donating to Movember, you will be helping out a charity, a local charity, which will be donating a Dr. Julian Foundation, which is something which is an organization that deals with pediatrics and kids, and they've got what's called a music garage deal as well, and the Heavy Metal Music Association of Canada, which, by the way, is organizing this awesome concert on November 22nd, will be donating a Godin guitar to this foundation. So underprivileged kids can develop their music skills and learn some really cool stuff. So it's a dual deal. You're helping out a great cause, and you're helping out kids in the process. So that's one guitar for the first $1,000 donation. Again, if you plan on donating, like I said, it's going on all month, so there's plenty of time. Also, if you want to learn more about Movember and how it works out, because some people might be a little confused, might not know what's going on. They might just think it's about growing a mustache and all that good stuff. Wait, there's more. You click on this thing over here, this little link over here will take you straight to the page where you get all the information. If you're thinking of building your own team, if you want to get involved, if it's a little too late for you to get involved, maybe next year you guys are thinking about doing something, this is the go-to place, this is your resource, and they'll give you everything you need to get yourself sorted out. So make sure you check that out. And my next guest, obviously, is an expert in the field of awesome mustache growing and Movember team supporting. He is the go-to guy on the East Coast, on the Atlantic side here. He's the chief Mobro for QC and also a men's health advocate. We have an outstanding guest. I'm very proud to introduce a man that, well, I'll just introduce him right now. And by the way, make sure you look him up on Twitter and on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, women want him, men want to be him. His name is Mobro Vincent Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone.
Are you not entertained? Can you hear the applause, the love?
It's getting loud. I love it.
Isn't it?
Oh, thank you. I'm soaking it all in. I'm taking it all in.
Awesome, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm so stoked for tonight's stream. We got a lot of awesome stuff lined up, and I know you got a little something lined up as well for Movember. Because what I was going to ask most people, all the guests tonight and the people I talk to on a daily basis, like, what are you guys doing for Movember? And I guess what I'm going to ask you is what aren't you doing for Movember? Because you man, you're all over the place. You're
Yeah, it's a little nutty. This is my third campaign with Movember. There's not many of us worldwide. Just in Canada, there's about 12 of us that are fortunate enough to be able to do it full time. And really, it's we're just trying to always work with essentially our team captains and get people to have better campaigns, have more fun, really, because all this campaign is just growing mustaches, having fun, and doing good. So just trying to help, at all times, more team captains get more participants in their team, raise more funds, raise more awareness, and then on top of that, I got I have my own team, my own Movember team. So it's just it is what it is. It's crazy, but mustache is coming along just well, actually. So I'm doing. Some people call it the handlebar. True handlebar is actually the one you twist. So we tend to call this the trucker with respect to the
trucker.
So no, but things are crazy. But again, just helping men to grow some mustaches for a month, having fun and doing good.
Now, can you maybe just talk a little about because like I said earlier, there's not everyone is actually aware. There might be a little bit of confusion when it comes to some people are like, well, you just grow a mustache, but you're not just growing a mustache. I mean, there's more to it than that. I mean, you're growing it for the cause. You're either contributing or you're participating. You have a team or something. Can you talk to us a little bit about what the where it comes from, how it started, and what the deal is? I mean, how does it work exactly for those that
Sure.
might not be literate in the
Sure.
ways of the way of the stash?
Yeah, well, I mean, we get that question all the time, like how's Movember come about? What's the history of it? And essentially, it's one of those unique moments where a great idea has sparked over a beer. So let it be known, beer is a great way to come up with brilliant ideas. And because that's how it started, literally. So it's Australian. Movember is Australian. It was the whole idea came up. Back in 2003 in Melbourne, Australia, more precisely, and essentially just four dudes, including two brothers, guys just having a beer on a Sunday afternoon, and
They're playing quarters, and it was like, hey, you know what'd be really cool, bro? Like, what's that, bro? Like, hey,
they may
man.
have they may have been hungover. I'm not sure, but like they were definitely just hanging out on a Sunday afternoon, and then I said, "What happened to the mustache?" It was very trendy in the '70s and the '80s and '90s, 2000s, just been just gone. And they said, "You said, you know what? Why don't we just challenge ourselves to grow a mustache for a month just to see how ridiculous we look?" And at the end of it, we'll award a winner, and that's it. And the first year there was no funds raised, and they had about how many participants did they have? About I think there were about 25 guys, and then they had so much fun doing it. The following year they put it out to the masses, and they
Yep.
had over 400 participants, and then they raised over $50,000 in 1 month, and they gave that money, all of the funds, to the Australian Prostate Cancer Association, which was it was their biggest donation ever received. And now fast forward, 10 years later, we've now raised $574 million worldwide,
Wow.
just
Wow.
with growing mustaches, and we're present in 21 countries. So
Yeah,
uh,
you guys are all across the globe at this point.
yeah, yeah, it's just it's hilarious. It's fun. It's hilarious. It regroups a lot of people. You always say don't mow alone. You always
Get your moat
participate.
bros.
And then yeah, once you grow a mustache, you become a mole bro, and then you raise funds essentially by everything goes through Movember.com. So you just register yourself and your team, or you register your mo, and then you can keep your mo space updated and ask for funds. And of course, ideas such as this one, Gameathon, any idea is a great way to raise funds and have a good time. So that's essentially how the whole campaign comes about.
Yeah, well, part of it too is also it's not only generating donations; it's also a matter of creating social awareness just for men's health issues and creating, like you said, conversations and creating a buzz about that. Because I mean, let's face it, a lot of guys, some of us are prouder than others. Some of us kind of are afraid to go and get yourself checked out and all that stuff until it really bites you in the butt. And then, a lot of times we've all got an experience or a story. We've known someone who's gone through something like that, and that's what it helps to do. It kind of breaks the ice when it comes to dealing with men's health issues as well.
Yep, yep, correct. I mean, it's for us, the mustache is one of the great by registering on Movember.com. One of the great things we can do is measure how many conversations each mustache can have, and essentially through checking out different types of, like, an average of Facebook posts, tweets, emails, and whatnot. We know that each mustache generates a little bit over 2,000 conversations of its own about men's health and Movember. So every campaign, knowing that we have about 1 million registrations, there's about 2 billion conversations that are had about men's health. So of course, every year, everyone should get checked out once a year. At least have a conversation about it with a doctor, right? So too often it's like, I haven't seen my doctor in 3-4 years, but we should have that conversation. Otherwise, we fall at risk to issues like prostate cancer. And speaking of which,
Absolutely, yeah.
the three causes that we have, if anyone is wondering, is I think most people may know that prostate cancer research is the main one. But we added a couple of years ago also mental health, and that affects 1 in 5 people in Canada every year. So that is significant. And the other is testicular cancer, which is the most common form of cancer for the young men between ages of 15 and 30.
Yep.
So those are really important causes, and we're a men's health movement. So we just try to have conversations, have fun, and change the face of men's health.
That's awesome. And another quick question: when I know there's